He changed our anniversary dinner reservation to a table for two. For him and his colleague. I sat at the bar sipping champagne, watching him slip my bracelet onto her wrist, calling it a family heirloom. I walked over, unclasped it and smiled. You're right. It belonged to my grandmother. Along with the house you're now evicted from. He laughed, until security arrived with her husband. I left them both with the bill and a restraining order. Happy anniversary, darling. I wasn't supposed to be at the bar tonight. I was supposed to be seated at table 23, the best spot in the house, with a perfect view of the patio fountains and the Chicago skyline beyond the glass. But there I was, perched on a bar stool in my own restaurant, watching my husband of 8 years slide my grandmother's bracelet onto another woman's wrist. The champagne tasted bitter against my tongue as I observed them from across the room. I'd worked 16-hour days for months to bring Harvest Moon to life, my dream restaurant finally a reality. Opening night had been flawless so far. The critics were impressed, the dining room was packed, and my signature autumn squash risotto had received nothing but praise. Everything was perfect except for the table I couldn't stop staring at. Is everything all right, chef? Marco, my head bartender, refilled my flute with Dom Perignon, the same bottle I'd been saving for Axel and me to share tonight. Our 8th anniversary. Just taking a breather, I lied, forcing a smile. The kitchen has everything under control. Before we begin this journey of betrayal and sweet revenge, I want to take a moment to thank you for joining me at tonight's table. If you're hungry for more stories of women reclaiming their power when the world serves them heartbreak, consider subscribing. It's completely free and helps our community of survivors and thrivers grow stronger. Now let's. 30 minutes earlier, I'd slipped away from the controlled chaos of the kitchen to freshen up before Axel arrived. We had reservations at 8, a table for two that I'd personally arranged with a tasting menu that told the story of our relationship through food. 8 courses for 8 years. I'd even asked the pastry chef to recreate our wedding cake for dessert. My phone had dinged with a text message as I was reapplying my lipstick. Need to change reservation to accommodate colleague. Table for two, but I'll be bringing Hazel from the campaign office. You understand? Happy anniversary, will make it up to you. I'd stared at that message for a full minute, my heart sinking as I reread those clinical words. You understand. Did I? This wasn't the first time Axel had prioritized his budding political career over our marriage, but bringing another woman to our anniversary dinner? That was new. I'd called the maitre d' immediately. There's been a change to my husband's reservation, I said calmly. Please keep his table for two, but add a glass of our best champagne at the bar. That'll be for me. Now I watched as Axel laughed at something Hazel said, his hand lingering on her forearm. She was everything I wasn't, polished in that campaign-ready way, with honey blonde hair that fell in